Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for September 29th. Currently looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair closed up today. It is moving currently sideways with a bias that is sideways. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 90.87, possibly as low as 88.94. Look for some resistance around 90.50 and look for some support around 89.51. Okay, switching to the Euro-USD pair. This particular pair moved lower today. It did close above some previous key support areas, but nonetheless it did break through it. This pair is moving down with a bias to the downside. If we do get a reversal, look for this pair to move as high as 147.25, possibly as low as 144.53. Look for some resistance around 146.46 and look for some support around 145.25. Now let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This pair pulled back during today's session, did move higher. It is starting to move sideways with a bias still heavily to the downside, so look for it to continue lower. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 1.6 thousand, hitting resistance there, and possibly move down to 158.77 while hitting support at that level as well. Now looking at the US Swiss, this pair moved higher today. We have this nice little U that's being formed. Definitely look for it to break even higher. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways overall with a bias that's slightly up. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 1.0467, possibly as low as 10250. Look for some resistance around 10400 and look for some support around 1.0282 in this pair. Now, as far as news announcements go, we have the U.S. releasing their GDP price index for the second quarter at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus is that the rate has held at 0.0%. Now, we also have the Japanese yen releasing their large manufacturing outlook for the third quarter. And that is supposed to be released at 7:50 p.m. They also have their large all-industry cap being released and their non-manufacturing outlook for the third quarter being released as well. All the consensus shows that things have improved, moving from -30 to -26. And then on the non-manufacturing outlook, moving from -21 to -22. I guess that is negative. But overall, looking at their large all-industrial cap, they're looking at moving from -9.4% to -9%. So that would be good news overall for the Japanese yen. Definitely look. What I'm looking for during this next session is we are on the pound again on the 4-hour chart. If you notice, we have a double inside bar. We have an inside bar that was created here, and we also have this inside bar which was created. So over the past 8 hours we have done nothing but consolidate down, and that is good news because we could definitely get a breakout. Now what I'm looking for is taking this session's high and this session's low, looking for a buy 1 pip above the high and looking for a short 1 pip below the low. Now overall, let's back out a little bit, excuse me, back out a little bit, you can see that if we get a break to the upside, we should be able to get a good 30 pips or so out of this move. It'd be a very quick move right here where we have previous resistance is about 32 pips up. If you go to the downside, you can look to get a little bit more around 36. The overall trend of this pair is down, although it's started to move sideways to some degree. I would definitely look for a break to the downside, or feel more comfortable, I should say, with a break to the downside than one to the upside. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.